to our very first episode of Instant Reviews. So in this series, we're going to be essentially picking a series of films for our fellow geeks to review. So in this case, I have with me today Judge Bookman.
Hello.
He's there. And so I have collected 15 film posters for him to have a look at and give instant one-sentence reviews of. If it gets sticky, if there's something that we really need to dig into, we will dig into it. But the idea is to keep this short, snappy, first impressions only. Right, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Are you ready for the first one?
Go on then.
Okay, so one sentence.
One
Okay?
sentence.
Go.
A lot of undeserved hatred. I quite like it. Haven't seen it. Don't know Star Trek. Don't like Star Trek. Go away.
How do you know you don't like it if you've never seen it?
Because it's not Star Wars. Go away. My childhood. This is just such a sweet movie, and I didn't know Liam Neeson was in it until recently. Again, am I talking about all three movies?
No, just the one.
Okay, so was a promising beginning to a trilogy that possibly played too safe, but was overall not the worst.
You can't say anything else. You're getting too long. Unless you want to have a proper discussion about it.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Love it. Also enjoyed it. It was kind of good way to see Blofeld appear in the new Bond. Fun action scenes.
A plane goes through a building.
It's James Bond. That's not even the most ridiculous thing he's ever done.
This is part two.
Part two. Honestly, bit of a letdown, almost. I mean, yes, it was. There were epic moments, but compared to the original book, that had just promised so much and such an epic final battle. And there'd been so much built up in the first part, like getting to know about Dumbledore, and they just missed out so much, which is one of the things.
Okay, so pausing for a second.
Yeah.
You are on a desert island. You're allowed to take one of the 8 Harry Potter films that exist with you. Which one do you take?
Ooh.
Definitely films, not books.
Second film.
The second film?
Yes.
Fair.
Because the child actors had learned how to act for first. But it was still the original kind of Harry Potter magic that hadn't been lost yet.
Okay.
It was close because the third film was quite good too.
Yeah, the third film is good. I might even, if I was pushed, I might even say the fourth.
No, you wouldn't.
The fourth film.
They missed out so much. They missed out
so much, but I think it's still the best film in terms of bridging the gap between the first 3 films where it's about some kids at school and the later films where it's about this evil taking over the Wizarding World. I think the fourth film is the one which sits in the middle and covers, you have Sirius being a godfather to Harry.
You're just saying it because David Tennant's in that one.
I couldn't possibly comment. Let's move.
Fantastic Beasts.
The first one.
First one, yes.
First one.
Yeah, it was honestly good. I think it's, barring the first couple of Harry Potter films aside, it's certainly one of the best films in the Harry Potter universe. Because it tried new. It was in the Wizarding World past. We saw creative visuals. We had a new villain. It was good. Fun.
I know you've got more to say about this.
Yes, this is coming for an upcoming blog post that I keep putting off. One sentence. Crap. Utter, unadulterated, bloody mess. Crap.
Literally bloody. He's not using bloody as a swear word here.
Well, I am. But
okay.
This I like this. It's a new interpretation of Sherlock Holmes, which is not often done, and it's nice to see done well. I love Holmes and Watson in this. I love the build up to the second film, which came later. And yeah, it was just a nice, good old-fashioned action mystery.
Correct.
Yes. Despicable Me. That's just the first one.
Just the first one.
Also good. Excellent fun. Nice concept. The minions weren't yet annoying. Weren't yet, but not talking about them in the future. Yeah, it was just kind of heartwarming story of a villain meeting children. Wasn't particularly imaginative story-wise, but it was imaginative with visuals and just fun. Was there? Shrek. Oh gosh, another childhood one. Just a good old-fashioned fun. It's an old fairy tale, but with a twist, with the ogre and everything, and just funny.
Yeah.
Johnny English. I knew I shouldn't let you pick these ones.
I think I did quite a good job of picking, actually.
Yes. Johnny English, again, just fun. I will always be a fan of Rowan Atkinson. Whatever he appears in, whatever he does, he's just one of the best. And, yeah. Jurassic
First one.
The first one. Again, I like it. I don't think it deserves a lot of the hate it gets, because people look at Jurassic World and compare it to the original, and obviously it's not maybe got the magic of the original, but A, it was never going to be, and B, none of these films are perfect. Jurassic Park franchise as a whole is strange at best, but I love it. It's got dinosaurs and everything. It's fun.
He likes anything with dinosaurs in.
It's fantastic. Utterly.
Rogue One.
Yeah. It's like a behind-the-scenes look at the original trilogy, which is just it's just the stuff that led up to literally leading up to the first scene of the first Star Wars. It had excellent action. Seeing the original Empire on the screen again, that was with the original Stormtrooper uniforms. Even some new stuff, like I love the Death Troopers. And I like the idea of seeing a bit more of the Empire's bureaucracy and how rebellion wasn't always...
And Darth Vader.
And Darth Vader, yes.
Being
Darth
Darth
Vader was also nice to tie into the animated series with Saw Gerrera making an appearance.
Yes.
Which is just... didn't make any sense for anyone who doesn't know who he was, but for those of us who had been following the animated series all the way through, it was lovely. Yes.
Right, and that is our last slide for the episode today. So how do you think that went?
I think it went okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any films you wish I'd included that I didn't? That's a question for you, the audience, as well.
I'm surprised you included Star Trek.
I included Star Trek because I think everyone needs to see that you claim to be a geek and yet you know nothing about Star Trek.
I know plenty about Star Trek. I've just never been interested by the franchise. It's just never appealed to me.
Well,
I prefer my science fiction more adventure and less. I don't know. It's just no.
Did you just call Star Trek boring?
A little bit. I can see the hate mail coming in already. Especially from Cadet. He's going to be annoyed.
It's our opinion, guys, or it's his opinion. I don't know enough about Star Trek to comment. I'm a nerd, not a geek. I don't know anything about Star Trek.
You don't know anything about anything.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. This has been a new try at a format for us. Please leave any feedback or suggestions for next time down in the comments, and we look forward to seeing you then. So that's all from me, Muddles.
And all from me. Oh, you should have included Percy Jackson.
I should have included Percy Jackson, but I didn't because he's going to write a review of Percy Jackson pretty soon.
I can write a review of Dracula as well.
And Dracula, yeah. I know, but I wanted to see the sheer pain on your face when I put Dracula up.
Don't expect any more of these. Goodbye.
Bye.